Welcome to Naran View online classes. The previous episode we discussed some of the colligative properties, that is elevation in the boiling point and depression freezing point. So in this today's episode we want to discuss the other colligative property, that is osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure. Before entering to the osmotic pressure, we have to know what is the process osmosis. What is the process osmosis forming? So generally this osmosis process we are observing in day-to-day life. If you want to take a wilted flowers when revived, placed in a fresh water. And one more example you can see here, when blood cells are collapsed, it can be placed in a sodium chloride solution, or we can say that brine solution only. So sometimes what happened here, the size of the blood cell will be increases, and sometimes the size of the blood cells will be decreases. So means so the size will be decreases. We can say here shrinking of the cell only. That is because of what process means all the process because of which one here osmosis only. What process na osmosis. Okay. So generally, if you want to take a cell here, the upper part of the cell we are calling as what here? Membrane. The upper part of the cell what we are calling membrane only. Okay. So this membrane will allows that solvent molecules into the cell. Sometimes what happens? The size of the cell increases. Sometimes the size of the cell will be what? Decreases, because the process what here? Osmosis only. You want to carry out the osmosis, what is required here? Membrane is required only. What is required? Membrane is required. Generally, membranes are two types here. We have natural membrane. And the second one we have artificial membranes. Okay, natural membrane or artificial membrane. Natural membrane means you can say here they are obtained from the plants and animals. The best example for this natural membrane, the natural membrane generally obtained from here what means animals and plants also. Okay, so example you are taking here what pig's bladder. Pig's bladder we can use as a membrane only. Artificial membranes you are observing here. Artificial membranes you are calling as one of the example is cellophane, Cu2, FeCN taken 6 times. It is a complex compound only, and we can take here calcium phosphate. So these are, you can say, artificial membranes or synthetic membranes only. Generally these membranes are used in the process of which one means here osmosis only. What are using osmosis only. So here we have to know one more here membrane, semi-permeable membrane. Okay, semi-permeable membrane simply are calling is what here SPM. What is the full form of SPM? Semi-permeable membrane. Okay, semi-permeable membrane which allows only solvent molecules from the solution, not solute particles only. Okay, the membrane which allows solvent particles from its holes is called as what? Semi-permeable membrane. The membrane which allows solvent particles or solvent molecules from its holes only. Generally the membrane having some of the pores, or you can say holes only. These are very less in size only, so they allows only solvent molecules. They did not allow solute molecules because the solvent molecules size is very small when compared to the solute particles. So what is semi-permeable membrane means? The membrane which allows solvent molecules from its holes, it does not allow the passage of solute molecules from its holes. That we are calling as what? Semi-permeable membrane. Now we can see this diagram. I wrote here two containers. These two containers separated by SPM. What is the full form of SPM? SPM means semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. In one container and one side of this vessel we have dilute solution. Another side of the vessel we have concentrated solution. These two solutions are separated by semi-permeable membrane only. Now we can see here some of the particles, solvent particles are flow from dilute solution to the concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane. Clear? So what is the process of osmosis? Okay, generally this process is spontaneous only. We cannot apply any external force to do this process. So the spontaneous flow of solvent molecules from its solution, from dilute solution to concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane is called as what? Osmosis only. The process of solvent molecules or the flow of solvent molecules from dilute solution to the concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane is called as what? Osmosis only. Okay, this is the definition of which one? Osmosis. The flow of solvent molecules. The flow of solvent molecules from dilute solution to concentrated solution. Dilute solution to concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane. Through semi-permeable membrane is called as what? Osmosis. So this is the definition of osmosis. What you are observing here, flow of solvent molecule takes place from dilute solution to concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane is called as what? Osmosis. Is called as what? Osmosis. If the process is continuously takes place, then what happened here? So the volume of the solution increases in case of concentrated solution. Means whenever the flow will be takes place from dilute solution to concentrated solution, the flow of solvent molecules in the concentrated solution is what? Increases. Then what? Increases. Then what are observing means here we want to apply some pressure on this solution. You want to apply some pressure on the solution. Then what will happen here? The flow of solvent molecules stops only. The pressure where osmosis stops is called as what? Osmotic pressure. What do you call it? The pressure at which osmosis stops is called as osmotic pressure. Now you can see this one. For the container, I am applying some pressure. Why means here? When the solvent molecules flow continuously takes place, then what happened here? In the concentrated solution, the volume of the solution increases. Okay, means what I am doing here? Now I want to use one piston to apply some pressure on it. So whenever you want to start apply some pressure on this solution, what solution? Concentrated solution. Then osmosis was decreases only. The pressure applied or what solution? Concentrated solution. What is decreases? Osmosis decreases. What is decreases? Osmosis decreases. The pressure where the osmosis stops is called as what pressure? Osmotic pressure. The pressure where osmosis stops is called as what? Osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure. So when the osmosis process takes place continuously, then what happened here? The volume of the solution increases in concentrated solution. Then what I am doing means I want to apply some pressure on this solution. Okay. Whenever you want to apply some pressure, then what happened? The osmosis what? Decreases. So pressure applied over concentrated solution, osmosis decreases. So now we can define osmotic pressure like this. The pressure at which osmosis stops is called as osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure. So the how much pressure applying, that is equals to which one? Pi only. So P is equal to pi. And one more definition you can say, the amount of external pressure required to stop asthma is also called as what? Osmotic pressure. The amount of external pressure required to stop osmosis is called as what? Osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure is a colligative property which mainly depends on which one means here molar concentration of the solution. Molar concentration of the solution. Osmotic pressure directly proportional to which one means here molar concentration. Molar concentration of the solution. I will write here pi directly proportional to C. What is C here? C we can say here molar concentration only. Pi also directly proportional to absolute temperature, that is pi directly proportional to T. So from these two we are writing here pi directly proportional to what? C into T. I am writing here pi is equal to C into S into T, or you can write here pi is equal to C into R into T. What is S here? S is a proportionality constant. We can say solution ideal constant. What it is? Solution ideal constant. Now S is replaced by which one? R only. What is R here? R is a ideal gas constant. What is a ideal gas constant? From this you are writing here pi is equal to C into R into T. What is C here? C we are saying what? Molar concentration only. C I am writing here C is equal to molarity. C is equal to what? Molarity. From this you are writing here pi is equal to N into R into T by V, because molarity M is equal to N by V only. Molarity M is equal to N by V. Here what V here? Here V in what? Liter only. Okay. From this I am writing here pi is equal to W2 into R into T by M2 into here V in what? Liter. Why? N is equal to number of moles, that is weight of solute by molar mass of the solute only. From this you are writing here pi is equal to W2 into R into T into 1000 by M2 into V in what? ml. M2 into V in ml. So this is the formula we are using to find out the osmotic pressure of the solution. What is W2? W2 is the weight of solute. What is R? Gas constant. What is T? Absolute temperature. And what is M2? Molar mass of the solute. What is V? Volume in ml. Volume in what? ml. So what is M2? Weight of the solute. And what is W2? Weight of the solute. M2 is molar mass of the solute. R is equal to gas constant. The gas constant value we are taking based on the limits 0.0821 liter atmosphere mole Kelvin, 8.314 joule per mole Kelvin. We can take the value in the form of bar also. And T is equal to absolute temperature. If the Celsius is given, you can convert them into Kelvin. And V is equal to volume of the solution. Pi is equal to osmotic pressure. So generally osmotic pressure you can express in the form of atmosphere. Atmosphere using Newton per meter square you are using, Pascal you are using. So based on that we want to find out the osmotic pressure of the solution on. Clear? So what is the where you are using generally this colligative property means this colligative property mainly used in the determination of the calculation of molar macromolecules molar mass only. Mainly we are using in what here? Proteins, polymers, and biomolecules. Okay, biomolecules only. Okay, what is the where we are using osmotic pressure means osmotic pressure mainly used in the determination of molecular masses of proteins, polymers, and which one? Biomolecules only. Mainly we are using for the calculation of proteins, polymers, and what? Biomolecules. Now let us see one problem on osmotic pressure. Human blood has a osmotic pressure of 7.2 atmosphere. at a body temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, calculate the molar concentration of solute particles in blood. R is given 0.0821 liter atmosphere per mole Kelvin only. So in this question we have to find out the molar concentration of the solute particles. Molar concentration of which one? Solute particles. We know one formula, osmotic pressure pi is equal to, generally we know the formula. What formula ma? Molar concentration, suppose given you are writing pi is equal to C into R into T. Why here? C means molar concentration, R means gas constant, T means what ma? Temperature only. What they given information? They given human body has a osmotic pressure, how much given ma? That is given 7.2 atmosphere only. Okay. What you can find out? We will find out the molar concentration of the solute particles in a blood only. And R is given, what is R here? 0.0821 liter atmosphere per mole Kelvin only. Okay. And one more, what is given? T is given. T is given in the form of Celsius. 37 degrees Celsius given. You can add here how much? 273. Then you will get how much ma? 310 Kelvin. No, 310 Kelvin. So pi is given. C we have to find. R we know. And one more what? Temperature you know. From this we will write the formula. C is equal to pi by R into T. C is equal to, what is pi value? The pi value is 7.2 atmosphere by, what is the R value we have? We have the R value 0.0821 into, and temperature how much given? We have 310 Kelvin is given. So atmosphere is there, numerator and denominator atmosphere will cancel, then you are getting here Kelvin, can we are cancel. What are the units you are getting? Liter per mole you are getting on it. Now we are writing here C is equal to 7.2 by, what is the 0.0821 into 310? So we will get the value here 25.451 only. If you do the calculation part, 7.2 by 25.451, you will get 0.282. Okay, we are getting what here? A liter per mole. Liter per mole, or you are writing here 0.282 molar. What is this? It is the molar concentration of which particles? Molar concentration of solute particles in a blood donor. What are you getting? 0.282. 0.282. 8 you are getting 0.02828 you are getting. So this is the molar concentration of the solution. So let us see the one more problem on colligative property. So 200 centimeter cube of an aqueous solution of a protein contains 1.26 grams of the protein. The osmotic pressure of a solution at 300 Kelvin is found to be 2.57 into 10 power minus 3 bar. Calculate the molar mass of the protein. R is given 0.083 liter bar per mole Kelvin. Clear? So here you can see the value first here, 200 centimeter cube of aqueous solution. So this is a volume only. You know 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 ml. So we have to use this formula. Pi is equal to W2 into R into T into 1000 by M2 into V in ml. Already you know the formula. Suppose you are writing, suppose you are not taking 1000 here, you can write V in what? Later on. Now I want to write here volume is given. Volume is given what ma? 200 centimeter cube. That I am writing here 200 ml because 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. 1 ml is equal to how much ma? 1 centimeter cube only. Now you can say it contains a protein weight how much ma? Weight of the protein is given, that is 1.26 grams only. And osmotic pressure of a solution at what temperature? At the temperature T is equal to 300 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin. The osmotic pressure how much given? The osmotic pressure pi is equal to the given 2.57 into 10 power minus 3 bar is given. And one more R value also given. How much here? R is equal to 0.083 liter bar per mole Kelvin is given. This is the Kelvin information only. So what you have to find out? We want to find out the molar mass of the protein, that is what? M2 only. From this formula, I want to write the M2 expression here. M2 is equal to W2 into R into T into 1000 by pi into V in ml. Pi into what ma? V in ml. Let us substitute the values here. M2, what is the W2 value? 1.26 into R value, how much we have? 0.083, and temperature, how much we have? 300 into 1000 by what is the osmotic pressure we have? Pi is equal to how much? 2.57 into 10 power minus 3 into 200 only. Clear na? Now we can observe here all the values I substituted only here. Now you can see the units here. R units we have liter bar per mole Kelvin, and here what are the units of osmotic pressure here? Bar only. So bar and bar cancel. Temperature Kelvin, here Kelvin will cancel only. So finally what you will get here? Liter per mole you are getting on, or you can say here gram per mole you are getting on. That is the final units only. Now let us see the calculation part here. Here 0 0 cancel, here 0 0 cancel, here 2 how many times cancel ma? 5 times you cancel only. So M2 is equal to 1.26 into 0.083 into 300 into 5 by 2.57 into 10 power minus 3. 10 power minus 3. Now you can see here, if you multiply this value, you will get 156.87 by 2.57 into 10 power minus 3. If you want to divide these two values, you will get 61.0389 into this 10 power minus 3 becomes what? 10 cube only. So what is the value you are getting here? 61038 gram per mole. This is what? This is the molar mass. This is what ma? Molar mass of the protein molecule only. Molar mass of the protein molecule. Calculate the next problem is calculate the osmotic pressure in pascals. In pascals exerted by a solution prepared by dissolving 1.0 grams of polymer of a molar mass 1,85,000 in 450 ml of water at 37 degrees Celsius temperature. So we want to find out the osmotic pressure in what ma? Pascals only. We'll take directly what I am taking here. I want to take the R value in liter atmosphere. Then I convert that atmosphere into pascals only. Let us see the formula. Pi is equal to W2 into R into T into 1000 by M2 into V in ml. So from the problem, what are the given data? The mass of the polymer, weight of the polymer is given 1 gram only, and the molar mass of the protein is given 1,85,000, and the volume of the solution is given 450 ml, and the temperature is given 37 plus 273. How much we have? 310 Kelvin. R value I am taking in the form of atmosphere. Okay, R is equal to 0.0821 liter atmosphere per mole Kelvin only. Now let us see the substitution of the values in the formula. Pi is equal to 1. What is the 1 here? Weight W2. R value 0.0821. Temperature we have 310 Kelvin into 1000 by 1,85,000 into 450 only. You can cancel here 4 zeros here. 1, 2, 3 and also 4 0 cancel. Then what are the values getting here? 1 into 0.081 into 31 by 1825 into 45. So pi is equal to 2.5451 by 8325. You will get 0.0003057 atmosphere only. How units here? We can cancel that volume in ml and mole per Kelvin you are getting. Finally you are getting the units here, atmosphere only. So we know here 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Pascal. So pi is equal to 0.01325 0.0003057 into, if you want to do this one, into 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Pascal. If you want to multiply this one, you will get 0.0003097 into 10 power 5. You can multiply 10 power 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30.97. Approximately you are taking how much here? 30.98 Pascal. Let us see, we have to see the one more diagram like osmosis only. So we have to take one container in this water. The water is a dilute solution, and in this beaker I am taking a concentrated solution. Inside the beaker what solution we have? Concentrated solution. So this we are calling as this part we are calling as what here? SPM, that is a semi-permeable membrane only. Now what happened here? The spontaneous flow of solvent molecules takes place from dilute solution to the concentrated solution. So this is the dilute solution. Here the spontaneous flow of water molecule takes place from dilute solution to the concentrated solution. Okay. Then what happened here? Whenever the process takes place continuously, then what happened here? The height of the solution is increases. So this I am writing here. This is a H only. What is H? H is the height of the solution column only. Height of the solution column. After some time, what happened? When the process takes place continuously, after some time, the solution exerts some pressure. The solution exerts some pressure. So the exerts some pressure, what we are calling here? Osmotic pressure. That is pressure equals to what? Pi only. Okay. After some time, the solution also exerts some pressure with some force only. So pressure of the solution is what here? P. That is equals to which one? Osmotic pressure. So we can write here P is equal to pi only. Now what we are observing here? Whenever the solution exerts some pressure, it exerts some force also. That force you are writing what here? Okay, rho into Z. What is here? Rho here. Rho means what? Density of the solution. Z means what here? Acceleration due to gravity. What is H here? Height of the solution column on. Now we can define this osmotic pressure like this. The hydrostatic pressure developed. The hydrostatic pressure developed due to solution column at equilibrium is called as what? Osmotic pressure. The hydrostatic pressure is developed due to which one? Solution column at equilibrium is called as what? Osmotic pressure. So that pi is equal to, okay, pi is equal to P already wrote here. P is equal to, or pi is equal to what? Rho into Z into H. What is rho? Density of the solution. What is H here? Height of the solution column. What is Z? Gravity of the solution also. Where we are using this formula means, we are using this formula, the given density, height of the column and gravity of the solution they are giving. This is the formula we are using to find out the osmotic pressure of which one? Solution only.